Welcome back. Monday Q&A. Let's start the week off strong. We're just going to go to everyone today, guys, because there's not a whole bunch of people here. We'll make our way through. I'm going to start with Brooke. How's your weekend? Good. My weekend was good. I know that much. I was getting up.
No, it was good. It was good. Yeah, we just played like shit. So
Yeah, we'll put it that way.
yeah.
Yeah. Let's get past that quickly. Business, how are we going? How's everything going?
Business is good. I signed 2 clients Friday night, and onboarded them. So I think I'm up to 2K a week, which is a great milestone.
That's huge. Round of applause.
Yeah,
Massive.
thank
Great
you.
job.
Just means that I am working well and truly over 20 hours a week now in the gym. So just working on getting that girl. She's going to start leading classes as of Thursday morning.
Beautiful.
So it'll be good to get rid of some of those. Otherwise, yeah, just burnt out again. So I'm sick again, which is great. But in terms of business, I don't think I have much to say because I'm just rolling along.
It seems like every time I talk to you, though, we've made a progression. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's always a
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like I've worked in a call center previously for bloody health insurance claims, which were a lot harder than making calls for this kind of stuff. So I just yeah, I know I just keep onboarding clients because I just keep calling them.
It's nice when you know that, isn't it? Yeah, when you just keep calling, you get them in front of you and you convert. Your conversion rate must be pretty high at the moment, hey? Has to be.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a bit picky on who I work with now. So there are a lot of people that I just don't pitch to. So I think my conversion rate is like 2 out of 5 or 3 out of 5. But the 2 or 3 that I don't sign, it's because I'm like, I don't want to work with you. I don't have space to work with you. I don't want to work with you. So
yeah, that's perfect. And I think
I leave the door open though. I'm literally like, I just don't pitch them as hard kind of thing. I'm like, okay, so do you want to work by yourself for a month and then check in a month's time, or do you want to come on board? And they're usually like, oh, I'll work by myself. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, and you can usually tell straight away, like with that type of person, whether or not they're going to say that, right? Because now you're pitching to the people you want to work with. It's such a blessing. Because I think when we first grow our business, we're like, just get people on as well. But if you can set that standard for yourself earlier, knock a few people back, but have the high quality clientele, your life becomes so much easier. And that's something even me, I'm still having to work on. It's just so you look at business growth. Well, there's business growth financially, but then there's business growth like internally with your crew and your community. If you have people disrupting your community, which happens a lot, particular people, usually they're like a bronze, right? Or a Kickstarter. They want the most, you give them everything and it's still not enough. They're never happy. So no, I'm proud of you for doing that because that's huge. I think everyone can kind of take that on board and know that, there's more to the business than just financial gain for sure. Beautiful. Awesome.
Cool.
All right.
Thank you.
No stress. I'm going to jump to Ray because you got to leave in 10, Ray. How you going?
Morning. Good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. It's nice and cold in WA. I'm sure it is everywhere else around Australia as well.
Yeah, it's been freezing here.
Yeah.
Oh, not freezing. It's 15, but it feels really cold.
Yeah, feels a lot colder than 15. For sure. What's been happening?
Yeah. Well, I went to my PTM on Friday and said, asked them about the leveraging, like a list for people, trainers and that to talk to, and said what I'd like to do.
Yeah.
And he is speaking to somebody else because he hasn't done it before. So I just from this morning, he's spoken to him tentatively, like because he was in a car going to the sunny coast for a holiday, like weekend camping, but they're going to talk more about it today, and then he's going to come back to me. And I said, so is it doable? He goes, yeah, it's doable. So that's where I'm at with that one. But I've been really slack. Well, I have 2 consults booked in this week. I have zero desire to go and get them, but that's where I'm at. But I know once I find somebody, that will motivate me to get going because you do stuff for others, right? Not yourself.
Yeah,
and that's how I am.
Yeah. Are you fully booked at the moment? You are, hey?
Well, actually, I've just lost 4 sessions. So I'm probably in low 30s now or mid 30s.
Okay. Which is still, that's a whole lot more than what it was, probably.
Yeah,
a month ago, which is crazy.
Sure. Oh, yeah, I just did a big jump.
Yeah. For you, like you, even Brooke and Fletch, like Fletch, you went through the exact same thing where it's just like you cannot be asked as well for whatever reason it is. I think it's because you won't see that rapid growth that you chase when you're not fully booked. But I think it's just setting the standard for when you do go leverage. You know what I mean? You've like almost got to just form these habits now, pick up the phones, get consults booked. And you can even like, there's no harm in having these people in front of you and pitching them a little bit more, as in like up your prices to these people as well.
Are you
So
looking to leverage now, right?
Pardon?
Are you looking to leverage now?
Yeah, I sort of got to like high 30s and I thought I'm not gonna fuck around. I want to go through. I'm actually feeling really tired and I'm my own training suffering. And we've got money goals, so I want to really be set, drop down and have a trainer fully in place for the next 3 months so that I can free my time up. So yeah, I want to go for it.
Put the ad out. That's as simple as that. Yeah. I found that honestly, people kept telling me to do that. I was just like, oh yeah, whatever. But like I put the ad out and I got 5 applications. I'm looking to hire someone this week. You know what I mean?
Well, Simon said go talk to, because I haven't talked to my PTM. I only just talked to him on Friday. He said go talk to him first, try and get a list in-house. And he goes, but 3 weeks, if you know all going, if it doesn't work, then you do your ad. But I feel nervous fucking saying that, but I
Are you on Voxer, Ray?
Yes.
Okay, you are. Cool.
No, not with Simon. I'm not. Because I've just gone in there. I'm not paying for leverage yet, so I'm just listening into the webinars at the moment.
Yeah. As soon as because I think a big change for Fletch was you went to Voxer as well. I think you did, right? And it's just having Sai in your ear all the time. You can't not grow as well. That's the thing. I think probably for Fletch as well, he's probably recognized that. It's when you get when you just have that constant reassurance. Like we have it hourly every day on a webinar, but when it's back and forth all the time, it just puts you in the right frame of mind. That's what I found as well.
I know.
Yeah. So I think, and obviously you look at the financial, right? It might be an extra couple $100 a week, but that extra couple $100 might go and make you, will go and make you 5 times that. Very easy.
Yes.
So could be something to consider going forward, I think, for sure.
Yeah. And just quickly before we go, I'm doing those check-ins by Loom, you know what I mean? But I'm finding it's annoying. And I know I'm just wondering if I should go to Voxer and do them by fucking voice message.
Why it's annoying? Because you've got a lot more people doing them now. Shitload more. I've seen your school. That's probably why.
Yeah, I've actually asked you and Fletch and Tanya to comment on some of those because the engagement is low, but I'm focusing on that now between now and the next few weeks to get that and my socials up.
I don't do them anymore, Ray. I don't do the Looms anymore because there was too many. I had like 25 checking in. So all I do now is I read over the answers and I message them. But I find as well that I'm a yapper. So if I do Loom, I'm just yapping for the 5 to 10 minutes. Whereas if it's written feedback,
I know.
It's direct.
I think, fuck, I've only done 2 and I did them this morning and I've only got 4 check-ins. I've got 2 more to do and I'm like, because I like to go in and look at everything and I really enjoy them. It's just time consuming and if you don't have a quiet space to do them, that's what I'm finding. So I think if I can do voice messages anywhere. That's where I'm coming from.
Yeah, 100%. If you can do voice messages, that's perfect. You'll probably find though your voice messages probably last as long as your Loom. Anyway, so even just people, for me, like having it written where people can come back and look at it works as well.
Yeah, I think
a lot of people look at it and go, oh, it's not as personal, but I don't know, like I said, I really looked at what I was saying. I'm like, fuck, I've probably given one piece of value here. Whereas if I write it, it's just like value. So, even have a
That's what you do now, is it?
Yeah, I just write it. When there's 25 plus to do, you just look at that and go, that's going to take me 3 hours to do all check-ins. So, but even when you get your time back a little bit more, you know what I mean? You get your time back with another trainer. It's stuff you can do if you want to, not when you're doing 30 sessions a week though. That's just crazy, plus consoles, plus everything else.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was my next one. Okay. Well, thank you. I'll do that.
No stress. We'll chat soon. Hey.
Thank you.
See ya. Bye. All right. Fletch.
See you.
What's happening, brother? How you going?
What's up, man?
Trainer's nearly on board, hey?
Yeah. So I messaged her on Friday after the leverage webinar to get her booked in for that second interview. So yeah, she said she's pretty much all free this week because she is not working now because 45 closed down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I messaged her saying to come in for the second interview, but she also said that she does have another job offer as well. So she said she'll look at the contract and then decide after that.
Okay.
But I mean, obviously, I don't know what her other job offer is, but I've also got another application that came through that would be good as well. Should I call the new application as well?
Yeah.
Anyway,
100%. If she's said she's got another job offer, you know what I mean? You'd be stupid not to. If it's hot as well, if it's a new one come in, I'd get onto them straight away and then get them in for an interview as well. And same thing, like I know with Sai, you and Sai said on Friday, like if you want to hire him on the spot, you can. But with this chick, it sounds like she probably won't take it on the spot anyway. Like she'll want to go away and look at the contract and assess her options. Whereas, so you can get this other person in for an interview before that.
Yeah. Okay.
And we'll run from there. In terms of this new application, is it male or female trainer?
Female as well. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I think that dynamic works really well for your business.
Yeah, I think so too. I've got quite a few. There's also a bigger market here for people that would want to train with a female as well in the gym.
Yeah, and I've found through my experience, a lot of males don't mind training with female trainers, but some females don't like training with males. So it's you can't really be picky in terms of who you bring on as a trainer, but it's always nice to have both. You know what I mean? Two options as well.
Yeah.
I think what we'll do, get her in front of you, even if it's this week or whatever, get her straight in. And if the vibe's there, because I'm pretty sure there was a good vibe with this last trainer, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. And we'll see how we go from there.
Yeah. Cheers.
Easy.
Yeah, that's about it.
That's it. Beautiful. All right. I'm going to jump to Frankie. How are you? What's been going on?
Hello. I'm not too bad. I started last week with just at the gym, and I've never PT'd before, so very nerve-wracking for me.
How you feel? You're nervous?
Yeah, very much so. I didn't have a good week last week at all either. It's just like a lot of all the shit that could happen pretty much happened. I still don't have access to leads and stuff like that, like on the system. So I've just been floor walking. But I'm just like really struggling with it. Like I'm doing like the whole competition thing. I'm getting some names down. Like I went in on Saturday because I was training and so I was like, oh, I'll just pop on my uniform and walk around for a little bit. I got 10 names.
Perfect.
So I'm going to do it for the rest of the week as well. But I do struggle in terms of like when I'm talking to them, how do I kind of make it so I can get into that discussion of personal training for like the people who I'm not putting their names down or whatever, just to kind of like engage them, because I'm getting the only numbers that I'm getting are like I'm targeting females specifically because that's who like, not that I'm more comfortable training with, it's just that I can kind of pick them easier.
Yeah,
but for guys, like I don't know how to pick them. If that makes sense. Like I don't know, like, or do they really want?
It's just your nerves.
Yeah.
Your nerves. I think you're probably at the moment you're probably scared to get knocked back, right?
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Trust me, throughout this whole journey, you're gonna have 1,000 knockbacks.
Yeah.
You almost want to chase no's because that will lead to another yes. Right.
Yeah.
So when you're going up to these people, what are you saying? Are you using the script at the moment or rough script?
For the competition one. Yeah. So I'm basically going off the script, like just making it more conversational though, just so it's not like robotic. And people have been like keen on it. I did have one knockback this morning, but like it didn't faze me.
Good.
To be honest, like it really didn't faze me because they weren't like, oh no, go away. It was more like, oh no, I'm just not interested in personal training or anything like that. She's like, I've done it before, but I just kept talking to her for like another 5-10 minutes. as well. So that way, like if, you know, in the future she changes her mind, then she's like, oh, well, I had a good conversation with Frankie. So that way I'm kind of like in her head.
Yeah, and you build the rapport.
Yeah.
So that's the same with every single consultation you have. Like for you going forward, build rapport, because they'll come back. A couple will come back. It's not saying all of them will, because in my experience, like you can try and do what's best for someone and they still don't reciprocate it.
Yeah.
But that's just humans, right? Like that's completely normal. In terms of numbers for the floor walk, how many do you have at the moment?
Sorry, what was that?
How many names and numbers have you collected so far?
I've only got the 10. I've been trying this morning, but the gym surprisingly has been very quiet. Like the only person that I spoke to this morning was basically the only person that was in the gym.
All right. There you go.
So like haven't had the opportunity, or people are like on the treadmill running. I'm like, well, I'm not going to stop your run. So I'm just like waiting for them to get off the treadmill.
What's your peak hour usually in the morning or the arvo? Like do you usually, is it busy?
It's usually at 6 a.m. till 7 a.m. and apparently from 3 p.m. onwards. So I was teaching a group class at another gym at 5 and 6 a.m. this morning, which I don't normally do. I was just filling in for somebody. So I got in at 7, and apparently I was speaking to one of the other PTs. She's like, everyone's just started leaving now. I'm like, damn it. But I'll go in tomorrow anyway, early in the morning. But I'll be here this afternoon and evening. So
yeah, perfect. That's it. So I think for you, just go in there expecting no's.
Yeah.
So if you get a yes, perfect.
Yeah.
You will get yeses. It's more about delivery. Like people will sense your hesitancy as well.
Yeah.
So just go, be calm, be relaxed, and that's why we have it this way, where it's like this week at the gym, we're giving away 4 weeks free PT, chuck your name and number down, you're in the draw. Sound good? Like how easy does that flow, rather than if you walk up, even these people on the treadmill, I do it all the time when they're running. Like I'll just make a joke out of it. Okay. So they're going to slow down, get off their run, but a lot of the time they're going to say yes to it. Now, a lot of the people running on the treadmill, they're running on the treadmill because they have no idea how to do weights either.
Yeah.
Right? So you can kind of tell with the type of person, like if they're a runner's build and they do it all the time and they're flat out on the treadie, then yeah, cool. But a lot of people will walk or run on the treadmill because they think that's the gym, right? And that's what they do. So just read the play a little bit in terms of these people. Like and same thing, you read the play with the guys like the bodybuilders and things like that probably won't resonate with you, but 90% of people in that club will resonate with you as well.
Yeah.
So it's just about
and like with that as well, I just don't know how to get them from like having a casual conversation to actually booking in a consult or like a 2-part minor body kick. So I don't know how to like switch the conversation. That's a sticking point for me.
Okay. So will you ask how's your training going? Do you ask that ever?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do they usually say after that?
Like normally, I can't even remember. I could kind of just give them tips, and I'm like, well, I shouldn't do that. I should book them in.
Yeah. There you go.
But like, I just don't know how to be. Oh, well, do you want to book in a Kickstarter session?
Yeah. So when you ask those questions, so do you want to, right? What does that open the door for? No.
Well, no, yeah.
Yeah, no, straight away.
Yeah.
What about if you say, let's book you in for a 2-part Kickstarter? See how it's...
Yeah.
I'm inclined to say yes as well. But during that as well, obviously our main goal for this strategy is to just collect the names and numbers. But like we said, if you gel with someone, you can do this off the bat. It's really cool to just book them in straight away. So with as well, let's go from do you want to? So to let's, all right. And then I want you to just attack their emotion on the floor as well. So how's your training been going? Oh, it's okay. I'm trying to lose weight. Oh, why are you trying to lose weight? Then you go, right? See the why questions, and you just probe, and you probe for a good 5 minutes. Eventually, they're going to be asking you for a consultation. Do you know what I mean? Like a session. So I think just don't go in there with the mindset that I'm going to try and book you in. Just have a natural conversation with these people, and that'll come at the end of it anyway.
Okay, cool.
Cool. See how you go this week. I've no doubt there'd be 60 names, 60 to 80 names on your gym floor that you'll get this week for sure.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Nice work.
Thank you.
No stress. Let's go. Michael, you're in here straight away, my man. How are you doing? Is he there?
Hey, buddy.
What's going on?
Just listening in this morning while trying to get some admin work done.
Yeah, I know. I played catch up this morning. Hey, got up nice and
Uh,
early to get it done.
that's pretty much it. I'm doing the flawless feedback review. Just started it yesterday. I did it 2 months ago as well. Gym's very quiet. Like we've got like 4,000 square meter gym, and I think when I came in, which is normally a peak time, there were 10 people in the whole gym.
Yeah, wow.
And so there's not, and the people that I've already speaking to and already did the last campaign, so there weren't really any options. So I got 2 appointments, whereas when I did it a few months ago, I was getting 5 to 10 a day.
Yeah, okay. There
So
you
I
go.
just think it's that season. So
It is like we'd be stupid not to say it is the quietest time for PT right now.
Yeah.
For sure. People think it's Christmas, but obviously we do our strategies. We get a shitload of leads during Christmas. So
Yeah.
we kind of just have to make sure we're capitalizing on the leads we're getting as well. So
Yeah.
I suppose for
I'm
you,
just working on school, doing my videos,
cool.
just
Great
getting
opportunity
started
to
on
smash
those. I
them out.
brainstormed them more, and just now starting the PowerPoint presentations and chipping them away, trying to get 3, 4 done a week if I can.
Beautiful, beautiful. And I think, yeah, that's probably a good number, even 3, right? So you're not just complete, because it probably takes, what would you say, an hour to an hour and a half per PowerPoint?
Yeah, something like that with the editing and all that stuff. And
Then the voiceover, and then, yeah, all that kind of thing. The times you mess up 100 times and then you start again. Yeah, for sure. It's probably a good couple of hours. So I'd say if you can set that standard for yourself going forward, just have a PowerPoint 3 times a week, your
yeah,
school will be chock-a-block. And that's what
yeah,
I'm trying to do as well. And to get it done in the morning, because for me, I don't really enjoy making that content. I'll be completely
I
honest.
hate it. That's what I'm doing it first thing.
There you
Um,
go. Yeah. So if you get up, smash it out the first couple of hours of your day, Fletch, this will relate to you as well in terms of it dragging on. Do something hard at the start of your day so your day can lead to success, right? So it's done. So later on, I can just switch off. I can focus on my consults. I can focus on my sessions, and then you're good to go from there. But yeah, for everyone doing content, right? For me, if I get up early in the morning, have a coffee, have a cold shower, I'm way more productive. I think a lot of people will be as well.
yeah,
So let's focus on that. I think, yeah, let's kind of this week just smash the school content. You can only focus on the areas that you can focus on as well. So in terms of lead gen, are you getting how many consults do you have this week, Mike?
only 2
Okay.
so far. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's try and shoot for 5 or 6 number. All right, just get a couple more in there.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a goal of 5 a week as a minimum.
Yeah.
But the last 2 weeks I've had 2 for the whole 2 weeks, and I've got 2 this week, and
Yeah.
it's just a quiet phase.
That's it. All right. Well, we'll shoot. I think, yeah, if we get 5, you've got 5 there. Someone will pop up, something will pop up, and we'll run from there. We'll get a couple of conversions. And I think just through this phase, we just carry on with what we can do, like we said, and we'll go from there.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Nice work, mate. All right. I'm going to jump to Tan, smashing some food. I thought you had trainers now, Tan. You didn't have to do this kind of thing, but you still getting it done.
Well, I've got because I still work at F45 as a casual, so I'm covering classes, and we've got a big break, so I thought I'd just come home and have lunch. But yeah, how's it going?
Yeah, going well. Melbourne was nice. It was good to get away, meet the team. Back into it now. I've got 25 consults this week, so that'll be interesting for sure.
Yeah, I've got so after that shit show of a week last week, because I've got a bunch of reschedules to this week, so I think I've got like 10 people. There's already one that cancelled today. That's hence why I'm eating. But yeah, I sat down with the consults that I had over the weekend, and I kind of just realized that's giving away too much in the last consults that I have had. So I was like, okay, I'll go into this one, stick to the squats, lunges, and push-ups. And I was like, oh my God, I've forgotten how to run an orientation or a consult until that one. And I did have like 4 people that I was going to sign up, but the timing just didn't work, and they wanted a female trainer, and I was like, well, I don't really want to do the sessions, and my female trainer is not available for those times. So the only other available option is my other trainer, who's a male, and they were like, oh yeah, nah, but that's all right. But yeah, I just got to do flawless feedback again this week so that I can set up some consults for next week, and I should be just refining, I think.
Good.
For
I've
me.
got to say, I'm proud of you for doing that, for sure. Right, because I think old Tan, probably 4 to 6 weeks ago, would have taken them on board and burnt herself out even more. Right.
Yeah. Well, like having my new trainer, like I'm free for all of the peak hours now. I'm doing like 5-6 hours of PT a week. And then when I do have, sorry?
How many sessions is he doing at the moment?
He's doing like 14, 15, half an hours.
Yeah. So it's good.
Yeah. And I'm only covering the sessions that none of my trainers can do. And it's always on off-peak hours.
Yeah.
And whenever I do meet someone new, I'm like, oh, great. Like I can schedule you in at 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. For a consult, or the peak hours of the evening as well, because the evenings are really, really popular.
Yep.
So, and I don't have to wake up at 4:30 a.m. every single morning.
Yeah.
So I can actually do consultations at 6, 7, 8 p.m. if I wanted to as well, which is helping to book lots of people in throughout the week. So yeah.
I think, for me as well, just past experience, I think I've said this before, but the 6 a.m. consults, they're not any good. Personally, that's just what I think in terms of like selling.
Yeah, I've learned that lesson too.
Yeah. And you're not in the right, well, I don't know. I wasn't in the right frame of mind to sell, and I don't think these people are expecting to be sold to at 6 a.m. in the morning. Like that. Thing.
And they got a lot of no-shows when it was like 5:30, 6 a.m., 6:30.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Did someone just jump in there? No, maybe not. No.
Yeah, Michael, I was just saying, 6 a.m. consults, I stopped those a while ago because they bloody suck.
Yeah, 100%.
And then they don't show, and you're like, oh, fucking hell, I'm so tired.
Yeah, that's it, man, 100%. I think, right, Tan, even for you, Fletch, working from 4:30 till 6:30 on school, way more productive. Like, or even 7 o'clock. My consults now don't start till 8 o'clock, 8 to 9. And even I find 9 o'clock is better than 8 o'clock. Right, because these people are coming in, they're not rushed, they don't have work till later on in the afternoon, they're not trying to sneak a session in and run straight away. 8 to 9 is probably a prime time for a start. Now, if you have to bank it up, you have to bank it up. I think the next step for you, Tan, is getting these people who want a female trainer to buy into your male trainer. And how you do that is authority in the sale. Okay, so I want you to imagine you kind of go, all right, so I have my female trainer, or I forgot her name. What's her name?
My trainer?
Yeah.
Kudsai is my female trainer. And then the other one's Calvin.
Okay. So we need to pre-frame Calvin to be really supportive and a safe place for these females as well. All right. So what you're going to do, you say, Calvin's going to make sure you have a whole lot of fun in your sessions. What I'm going to do is I'm going to manage your programming and your nutrition. All right. I'm going to be your main trainer. Calvin's going to take care of you once or twice a week. And then we can catch up online to make sure you're getting to where you need to be. Then it's done, right? Whereas if you ask them the question, I used to do this as well. Would you like a male or a female trainer? And they say female, all my female trainers are booked out. You're gone straight away. Whereas those people, we need to have them buy into the community as well, and the team and the supportive environment. I think if you pre-frame it in a way where I'm going to be supporting you just as much as Calvin's going to be, people will buy in for sure. And when you get probably 4, well, if you had 4 signups, probably like how many sessions would that have been? 4 to 8 sessions, when you put it that way. See how that adds another 8 onto him. 20 for these trainers, 20 sessions is a great mark. It's a part-time role as well. So you really kind of want them between doing 20 and 30. I find in the past when I've had trainers who are doing 30 plus sessions, they're not into it. Because it's just like what we experience, the brain fog, and you're just working flat out to try and get through these sessions. When you give them that safe mark of 20 to 30, they're switched on as well. So even for you, Tan, a new trainer is a possibility very, very soon. I'd say for sure. Because I think your main goal is probably to get out of all PT sessions as well.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was like, I don't really want to do PT sessions anymore. I'm repeating myself all the time, asking the same questions, and I just really want to get school set up, and I'd rather like do what you guys are doing and just like hopping on a call. Whoever needs help, come on the Zoom call and I'll answer all your questions, kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can always do that on a Saturday morning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know how many people you have on the call, but that doesn't matter. The opportunity for them to get on and ask the question is there. So if they come with the excuse, oh, I didn't have help here, I need help here. Well, you've got me on a call. Jump on and have the question answered. So I think for you and your business, that's probably the best way forward for sure, is to kind of leverage you out of all sessions. Definitely. We usually kind of only keep, well, I like to say you only keep doing sessions if you really, really love it as well. And it's kind of like, you might do 5 half-an-hours, because right now, what are you doing? About 12 half-an-hour sessions a week?
Yeah, round about that.
Yeah. And are these guys 1 session a week is most of them?
Silvers. There's a few clients who I'm sharing with my other trainers as well.
Yeah.
Because of just timing issues. But I don't think I've got anyone on Kickstart or bronzes at the moment. Everyone's on silver, mostly.
Yeah. And I think this is something I've had to do. I had to cut a couple of clients loose to allow me to get into the position where I'm not doing any as well. So we never want to throw business out the window, but you know, if you've got that 1 or 2 clients that just won't go to another trainer, and you're having to come into the gym at a random time on a Tuesday and a Thursday, see how it's just almost beneficial. Your time is worth more than that session. And it's a hard conversation. It's a very hard conversation, because these guys that are with you, they probably love you. They've been with you for a long time, but they're ultra supportive of you at the start, because you're trying to get fully booked and grow your business. And then when it's time to leverage and you're growing your business even further, they probably don't get the same treatment, because you've got so many other people to look after. They start to get a little bit, I don't know, a little bit kind of iffy in a way. But I think for you, see how many people, we're not going to rush it, right? We'll do it nice and slow. See how many people you can get across to your other trainer. How many sessions does he want? Do you know?
He wants to make PT full time. So
30 to 40, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So perfect, right? The opportunity for you to pass on another 6 sessions is there. Then you're only doing 3 hours to 4 hours work of PT on the floor. And then that's 4 hours of school and business development that you can kind of attack into. Use that as your motivation for sure, because you've got the outlet there. Usually it's finding the outlet that's the hardest part. Cool.
Cool.
Right. Love your work. Perfect. I'm going to jump to Sav. Are you there?
I am. I'm just driving.
Okay. How are you? What's going on?
Can you hear me? I'm good. How are you?
Cruising. What's been happening? Oh, are we there? She might have cut out. You there?
Oh, wait. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, sorry. A rough patch.
What's
I'm
going
going
on?
really well. I feel like I'm just sort of cruising at the moment. I'm like happy where I'm at. I know I can get better.
Yep.
But I'm sort of enjoying this free time.
Good. Yeah, you need to, for sure. 100%.
Yeah, I think because like working 7 days so long, I've enjoyed just sort of slowing down a little bit. So I haven't really done any marketing or hustling away, but I know I'll get my flick of the switch soon. But yeah, just enjoying my downtime at the moment, really.
Beautiful. Where are we at the moment in terms of numbers, like sessions per week?
Yeah, I got 25 sessions a week now.
Nice. Okay,
and then I'm doing 4 classes a week as well.
All right, beautiful. So we've got a good workload there.
Yeah,
I think for you, right, down the track, possible leverage, but I just want you to soak this in right now. All right.
Yeah,
because
I'm soaking it in.
Good. Yeah, for a long time, obviously working in the cafe. You're not at the cafe anymore, are you?
No, I quit there.
Good. All right. So we're full-time training, right? So for me, I probably spend a good couple of months at your level just enjoying it as well. And I think when you've got that balance, and the consistency with your sessions, you can almost just de-stress a little bit, right?
Yeah, definitely.
For sure. So just soak it up. Do you have any questions in particular? Anything you need help with?
No, not really. I just sort of wanted to come and hear any good golden nuggets. I'm wanting to switch over to, I re-listened to that webinar when Brooke and Fletch were going through like trainerize the EverFit.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm wanting to switch over to EverFit because the system looks really fantastic.
Yeah, okay. All right. That's something you could do now for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, during this time, just sort of do more back of the house stuff.
yeah, tidy everything up, and then you can launch to it, you know, when we possibly go to leverage into the future.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. I can, get everything sorted, set that goal for this week and the next couple of weeks, and just get a couple of clients onboarded to it, make the switch, and then in a month's time, everyone's happy, you start building out your content and you go from there.
Yeah, love that.
Cool. Awesome.
Thank
All right,
you.
have a good week, hey? Chat soon. I'm going to jump to Kate with a C, who's doing like 35 sessions a week now, which is crazy, hey? You had a couple of goals at the end of last week.
Yeah, I did. Actually, it was so good.
How good's that, hey? How good's that? Your conversion rate must be pretty crazy at the moment. How's the confidence? Sky high at the moment?
Yeah, it's been good after the floor to the floor method. Just getting so many clients in 1 week made me go, oh, it's not just luck, it's actually me.
It's actually you, exactly. And Frankie, like, this is huge motivation for you because essentially, Kate, you're fully booked in 2 weeks, really, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how many sessions did you start with at the start before you did floor?
And now I have 33. So 7 clients to 20.
Exactly. Yeah. And Frankie, like, your business, your space has that potential as well. It's just once you get that first conversion over the line, it's weird, it compounds, right? And last week, I think the universe was talking to you. It's almost just like this week wasn't supposed to be your week. This week, new week, 10 leads off the bat on the Saturday. We'll run with that, hey, and we'll go from there. But Kate, how's everything going? Like, your workload's obviously picked up a whole lot. You managing it nicely, still making time for you?
Yeah, it's good. Just like finally being able to say I'm not working in the office anymore. Like, I don't need the money. So started a new girl this week as well, and I was going to train her, and I was just like, actually, I'm done helping you guys. I was like, I'll be here, but I've got to prioritize my business now. So
exactly.
Yeah. I was going to ask, like, is it fine to just chill for a while?
Yeah, it's fine. You've just gone bang, right? So it's fine. Like, if you're happy where you are, which I suppose you're above the 2K a week, right? Hey, at the moment? Yeah. What are you, about 2.5?
2.3.
2.3, yeah, around that mark. Just chill, soak it in for a couple of weeks. I think what we do, well, even longer, like if you're happy there, you can do that. I think for you, down the track, leverage is definitely there in that location. I think like you yourself and bringing in even like another younger female to your team could be really dynamic, like really strong for you guys as well.
They hired someone in the office, and I remember when she came in, dropped her CV off, and I was in there, and she asked because she's just qualified, and I was like, I'll be honest, they're not hiring like PTs because I've just kind of started. I was like, if you put in the door, like work in the office casually, and down the track you can work with me, because she's like young and she was scared and was like, I just don't know how to do anything, and I was like, oh my god, I just felt like it was me when I was 19. So that definitely is a possibility. And then I did tell Simon, but I don't know if you remember, I was looking at Zap before I started here, the Bunbury one. And reached out and said that one of their trainers are going on maternity leave in a few months. So just wanted to like meet and chat about possibly coming on board. Obviously I don't need to, but when my partner qualifies, which could be in the next few months, it could be helpful to have another gym.
100%. Oh, huge. Yeah. Definitely. So, what were they like at Zap? When you first, they were good?
Yeah, they're really good. The girl that I met was really nice and professional, and then the manager that I was emailing back and forth with was really professional. Like, just we stayed in contact, so I feel like that would be a good a good gym.
Definitely. Yeah, cool. And I think like if you can just go in and you can just double your like your base in terms of members, right? The potential is huge, even for your partner, like for you guys as well. There's nothing stopping you guys from running like an insane business together as well. That's exciting. That's really exciting.
And like we're kind of limited at this gym because there's 3 male trainers here. So bringing another male would be like not that exciting, but
yeah, you guys have a crazy market like you do at the moment because a lot of young girls, younger females, are going to feel really safe with you as well. That's probably what you pride yourself on as well, is like that real kind of making it fun and inclusive and you're safe within my space. So I think, yeah, even bringing on another female in any time, but then your partner going into Zap, like that's huge.
Yeah.
For sure. So soak it in. I think like for now, let's just top up in terms of like if you have any drop-offs, you can have 1 or 2 sign-ups a week, like that kind of thing. You know you can go and do that now, which is perfect. And then we'll just run into the future, see how we go.
Perfect. Sounds good.
All right. Cass, right away. We're in.
Good morning.
Morning. How'd your first week?
I had my first day on Saturday. It was absolutely freaking crazy.
A little
My
bit.
God, I couldn't keep up. It was like the longest day that I've worked. It's so long, and I couldn't do that night because I couldn't even stand on my feet. Yeah, it was just mental. But since then, like I was okay yesterday, and I'm here now. I'm dead. There was like no one to that. So
a little bit. You're a little bit muffled at the moment.
Sorry, I'm turning my headphones. Because I'm doing my cardio at the gym, the music's so loud.
No stress. It sounds like everything went well though, hey?
Yeah, everything went well. It was super busy. Yeah, I've booked in 1 consult, which is good. So then I think we got 150 members so far in a couple of days.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure if that was good as that. Yeah, since I've been here with the last few days, it's been pretty quiet. And it is just like, it is like big bodybuilders. So I haven't seen anyone that's kind of like, oh, that would need my help yet.
Yeah. Did they pump the gym up when they opened it in terms of like, did they do a lot of marketing?
Yeah, so they had like everyone trained for free. So like Saturday was just hectic. It was like so busy all day. But yeah, since then it's just been super quiet.
Okay. I think because how long did it go on your holiday?
What was that?
Until you go on your holiday, it's very soon, hey?
Yeah, the 22nd of July, so 2 weeks.
And yeah, but let's just really like, so obviously you said 1 consult for this week?
Yeah, 1 consult so far, yeah.
And I suppose like there's a lot, how many trainers in the club?
Just me.
How many? 15.
Trainers?
Yeah.
Just me.
Not just you?
Yeah, just me.
Okay, all right. So they said 15.
But like they don't even have like I'm not even kidding, they don't have one table or chair. Like there is nowhere to sit. Like I'm sitting on the floor doing this consult.
Okay.
It's pretty unprofessional. So like I don't want to like bombard the manager. She's new and she doesn't really know what she's doing. So
yeah.
I will bring it up and be like, look, like I will even bring in my own table and chair. So there is like nowhere to sit. I think they haven't really catered for PT, let's just say that.
Yeah, I think for you, like just really support her as well.
Yeah.
So she's new and just say like recommend ideas and what could be good coming forward. Because these guys, they can be very slow off the mark. They don't have to move quickly. Especially when the be coming in. You need a space for you.
I don't know if it's me cutting out or you cutting out. It's probably me, but I cannot hear you.
All right, no stress. I was just going to say you need a space for you, for sure.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I know. Especially because I know if there's people around, like my consults, they're not going to be open and honest because they know people are going to be listening.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I need that like quiet, private space.
Is there a cafe or something close?
No, there's not. There's an American burger box.
Okay.
Which I don't really want to sit consults in there. Yeah. So yeah, no, there's not really anywhere close.
All right.
There's enough space for table and chairs. Like I'm eyeing it off. Like I know there is room, so hopefully I can bring it up and they'll allow for it.
Yeah, yeah, and the space, like I've seen the gym, I saw your stories. The space is elite. Like it's
man, it is insane.
Yeah, the gym is wild. So the potential for growth is going to be insane in there. We just need to get some like these things in.
Yeah, 100%. So they're definitely they're like dermatology, like no posters, no nothing. Like there is I'm not allowed to do any type of marketing really.
Okay. Yeah. So just have a chat with her. As soon as you get her on your side as well, makes your life so much.
Yeah, I've put my business cards out. I can give them to the front desk, and I said, look, if you turn on booked in and they mention your name, I'll give you a bonus to one of the receptionists. So he's like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I've got that set up, so that's good.
Yeah.
And one of the full-time girls was the one who came out yesterday and just said, like, look, this lady wants to book in, so she brought it directly to me, which is really good. So I had a chat to them. I said, look, like anytime I'm here, just bring people out to me, even if I'm training, like just try to meet them. Like I really don't mind. I'd rather you do that.
Yeah.
So she said, yeah, all good.
Beautiful. Awesome. Let's smash it out this week, try and get a space set up, and we'll see how we go from there.
Yeah, easy done. Thank you.
Have a good week. All right, I'm going to jump to Sash before we wrap things up. And we'll see how we go. See if you can jump off mute. You might not be able to jump off mute. That's okay. All right, no stress. Let's go. Is there anyone else, guys, that needs anything at all? Frankie, how are you feeling after that bit of reassurance there?
Yeah, I feel better. I definitely feel more confident. It's just like the wording of things, like instead of saying do you want to, saying let's, like I'm putting it in their head that we're going to do this rather than giving them an option. That way they feel like they have to do it.
Yep. And I know your mindset now, right? You carry that mindset. This is such a good mindset to develop early on, right? Because you standard going forward. I think even when Tan was here, Tan's an experienced trainer, and experienced trainers go through these kind of things all the time, where it comes to like, you almost forget your sales process sometimes because you're doing such a high volume, right? And you're giving people too much. But for you, it's good because you're fresh, right? And if you're more direct with people, and if you just say to someone, can I be completely honest with you? They're never going to say no.
Yeah.
So, can I be completely honest with you? You'd like really benefit from a session with me. Let's get it booked in and get it sorted, and we can go from there. You never go to that, right?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I think for you, just probe. Do you know what probe means?
Yeah, like try and like dig into like their reasons why they want to do things, or like like you said before, they want to lose weight. Okay, yeah, but why? And then keep trying to unravel what the deep root of the issue is.
Exactly. It's finding the deep root of the issue. So you can probe in a conversation for as long as you want, right? So how's your nutrition been? Oh, it's really bad. Why is it really bad? Why does it need to change? What are you currently eating now? There's so many questions you can ask that'll lead to a vulnerable response. So you response because that's your way in. Cool.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, sounds good. Thank you.
So I have to see how this week goes for you, because I think it's a good week of growth for sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you.
No stress. All right, guys, what we're going to do, I think everyone is catered for, which is beautiful. I'm not just going to sit here and talk for the sake of it. So we'll wrap things up here. I will catch everyone on Thursday. Other than that, have a good week, and we'll talk soon, guys. Have a good one. See you later.